Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Blokees Transformers Galaxy version 6 Parallel Universe. Now, Blokees are basically miniature model kits. This obviously of Transformers. There is different waves. This is wave 6, clearly by the name. And each wave has different characters in it, and each wave is kind of improved upon the last, which has been really neat. So this figure, well, we should know because it is the last box in the case that we bought. Should be a Shattered Glass Ratchet. If it's not, then there's some issues here. So as I said, there's different waves. Each has their own kind of set of characters, and 3 different types of figures themselves. There is the Galaxy, which is kind of like the main set of characters, and then there's Defender, which is like a chibi version of characters, and then Shining, and Shining is a little bit fancier with light-up components to it. So as I said, we got Shattered Glass Ratchet. Now, for those who don't know, Shattered Glass is kind of like a mirror universe for Transformers, where Autobots are the bad guys and the Decepticons are the good guys. And has, you know, a lot of the classic characters, but slightly different than their main version. Painting is different, and personality sometimes are a little bit different. It kind of seems to bring out the worst of the worst in them. They've released a few Shattered Glass characters so far. I think there's been a Shattered Glass Optimus. I don't remember. Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus, which has been pretty cool. So there's been a few. So it's a nice growing part of the collection. So the other thing, as I said, like this always seems to be improving with every single release, which is really neat. And that before you used to get 3 sprues, one with the hands, and then another 2 that would have the shoulder pieces as well as the joint pieces. But they've been putting the joint pieces in all put together, just loose in the box for a little bit now. It has been in this release, and then in the previous release of Shining version 3 was the first one that I experienced that. So I think it's really cool. You don't have to go and put the joints together, which kind of were a little bit of a pain. Not horrible, but just not something that was a whole lot of fun. So I think that's actually really neat and speeds things up a little. And then you also get the shoulder pieces to it as well, loose, where those used to be on sprues. And let's get the body together. The other thing that's interesting is before they would give you like one piece of instructions to put together all the figures, and then you have small little sections for like maybe the particular stuff for that might have been unique. But generally now they are now putting the unique instructions in for every single figure, which has actually been kind of useful because these have been much more, a lot of them have been much more complicated as to what you need to do to get them going and all built. So unique instructions is not a bad thing, and the instructions also have a little bit of info on them. They've got kind of the character's role and a little bit of info about them that's sort of makes them unique. Let's see here. It doesn't look like the shoulders are anything particular special. Let's get the head all done. The other thing I'd say is that with each build, they seem to get fancier as far as everything that goes in to the build itself. Now, this one's a pretty straightforward one. We just had one that had like 5 or 6 parts for the head as opposed to like the 3 on this one. So it seems like overall we're getting a little bit more complicated as to the actual constructions of the figures, which is neat. It's really cool to see the company evolve and get better with every single release. So there's another wave coming out soon with Galaxy 7 that's going with Transformers 1 again as far as the theme So it'll be fascinating to see what that has in store. Overall, nice figure. Like, you know, we have, I think, Ratchet from a different release. So, you know, I like the coloring of this. We've got a Ratchet like this that was released by Hasbro, so kind of nice riff on that. And for those who like Shattered Glass, I feel like this is a figure that is a must. But overall, like, nice addition, really cool. I love that they're including figures like this, and looking forward to more. Like, I would love to see an entire wave of just Shattered Glass figures. So you can go get your own Blokees version 6. We got links underneath this video. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage, and by doing that, you help support our site. Just watching our videos support us as always, so thank you as well. If you are into Transformers, especially the comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep playing with your toys, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.